Hey everybody, welcome back. We got the Riddler and Two-Face from Batman Forever here, finally, from McFarlane. I've done extensive work on the Batman and Robin, as you guys have seen, including having an original Panther suit Batman. So I've got that. I did get the bat. Don't know if I'm going to make a big show of that thing, that big dream bat thing. But boy howdy were these figures worth getting. And I'm telling you something, I had hesitated. I wasn't that interested in them in the box. I just hadn't seen a photo that I liked. The Riddler's lack of question marks on his sides and stuff kind of put me off, because I realized what I was going to have to do. So we'll start with him. Yeah, obviously I added question marks to the figure. They kind of, I guess, did a press or a decal or something from the front side and the back side, and they missed the sides, and it's just kind of weird looking. He doesn't look complete. So I sat here very tediously with a pointed brush and black paint, and painted and painted and painted and painted and painted, because there aren't really decals. I mean, I guess there might be some out there. There was a model kit that came out a few years ago that probably has a decal sheet. If you don't want to do this, you might snag one of those old models, but if you find it, the decal sheet will be old and it may not hold up very well. But there is a decal sheet with question marks if you're after that. As for his hair, yes, I left the orange underneath as a base color, but I did a wash with fluorescent orange and fluorescent pink mixed with a little bit of what's called lava. It's a water-based like craft paint, you know, very effervescent sheen, shimmery paint that gave his hair that luster thing that it had in the movie. It was really more pink than orange. But I did that, repainted his face a little bit, left the eyes, repainted the mask, reddened his cheeks a little bit. If you look at the Riddler, he's got these little pink cheeks just underneath the mask. Some of that because red and green are complementary colors, and you know that Joel Schumacher was an artist, and he would have been keeping up with things like that. So there's a lot of red and green, you know, contrasty, complementary color thing going on here. The big flaw of the costume, of course, is it doesn't have the sleeve bit that goes between the thumb and the forefinger that actually pulls the sleeve up. He's just got hands with bare wrists. Well, that's not accurate. But, you know, that doesn't matter. I couldn't think of a way to fix that without making a costume. So, for a plastic suit... Oh, and the other thing I did that's a major importance was... Yeah, Mr. Super Clear. Mr. Hobby, Mr. Super Clear Matte. It will de-toy your toys. It will make a shiny plastic figure look a lot more like he's wearing a onesie. It's a big help. So I painted all the little question marks and then sprayed him good. You know, you spread the legs, bend the knees and elbows, you spray, you turn them over, you spray. And I mist it. I do a misting spray layer or two. What that really does is it unifies the surface and makes the whole thing look like it's all one texture. That helps a lot. Works on the skin, works on everything else. Now, let's go over to Two-Face. We've already spent nearly 4 minutes on him. Alright, sprayed this guy down, head to toe. Added a little bit of reds, fluorescent red and stuff on the face, on those raised, I guess they're veins and things. Dry brushed a little bit of color into the hair to make the hair stand out and have a little bit of detail. I took my Molotov silver chrome pen, did some details on the shoe, the glove, the studs on the glove. I took the coin hand, trimmed the coin out of the hand, leaving the thumbs up. It's actually a pretty intact, nice little thumbs up hand. And it actually, if you keep the whole coin flip thing together, it fits in the palm of his hand. I don't know if you can see it as I paint it black, but it leaves one coin on top of his finger like he's about to flip it. And once you hit that with the Molotov chrome pen, you got a little coin there. So, what's the obvious thing that I added to Two-Face? Well, it's the pistol. And the only pistol I had that was roughly the scale, that was anywhere like what it needed to be. Yeah, I hit it with a Molotov. That's all chromed up. I had an M16 that worked. It fit right in his hand, trigger finger and everything. Perfectly held it. And I just did some cuts. I kind of lopped it off here, lopped off the back and trimmed. Lopped off the clip. Trimmed the sides, sanded. Now really I should have left it at that because the tip of that gun is flat. It should just be a flat with a hole. But I kind of like that little tip piece that I made there. I said, well, it's slightly imaginary. Who cares? As long as Two-Face has got a big old pistol in his hand, I don't care. So at least he's armed and he's got that Two-Face attitude going. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We'll look at the backside. I've not been showing backsides well on my videos. I got reprimanded for that on my Robin, and I am going to fix that because there's going to be a cool video coming before too long. I plan to do one where Batman Forever group meets Batman and Robin group, and I may throw my Batman Triumphant group in there too. So I'll have all these guys together, and I'll make sure you can see Robin's backside and the area on his collar that I trimmed. But this is pretty much it. What I do, oh yeah, I did add clear red to that. I just washed clear red over it to redden this burgundy color. And I put a little silver on this collar and a little gold on the cat side of the tie. And that's it. That's it. That's all I did. A little bit of washes on them. That's it. That's all I did. There's some work, out of the box. There's some work. But again, McFarlane bats one out of the park. The likenesses are incredible. They look really, really nice. I'm so glad McFarlane is doing this with the movies, especially the Schumacher films. I mean, I guess he started at the back end and he's moving forward. So do we have Batman Returns to look forward to? I would think so. All right. Well, anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment, and feel free to, say what you need to, comment about it. If you got a criticism, if you like it, whatever. But a like will say a lot. I appreciate it. Take care, and we'll see you next video.